Hello and welcome to February's update from New Mills Model Railway. It has been a while since I last did an update, so let's take a look and see what progress has been made on the layout. So over here we have the tunnel. This tunnel has been redone from the last one that you saw. It's a lot better now, and the trains can go straight through and back out again at the other end without knocking on anything or anything catching from the top. It's been rebuilt with chicken wire and then the Gauge Master mod rock. We've also added the back scenes as well, which now go right the way around the layout to the other side by the station. Some of the areas are starting to look like a bit of a builder's yard at the moment because we're currently working on Station Road, which goes all the way around and then back round again. You may also see from the previous update that yes, we now have a hole in the middle. This is so we can have a operator in the centre and they can look right the way around, and I'm not having to reach over because it was quite difficult to reach over to get to the other side as well, but now I'm in the middle, I can reach all over the layout. Being able to have a hole in the middle has meant that I'm able to work properly on this side of the layout. So I've added the fields here with some sheep grazing. We've also got some train spotters there as well, leaning on the fence and jotting down all the numbers. There are some other train spotters scattered about across the railway as well. We also have a small lane coming down here, which goes past the field, past the footbridge, and then joins onto Station Road just here as well. I've also got a new signal box just here, and I've added an internal ratio kit on the inside as well, and when it's lit up at night it looks really quite effective, really quite cool. This is a signal box. It was pre-owned, but it was built, and I think the previous owner had also designed it to have lights in and an interior as well. If I just lift the roof up though, so there's the light. This is the Woodland Scenics just plug system. You've got all the details in there for a typical old-fashioned London Midlands Scottish signal box. Something else that I've recently installed is the Dapple motorised signals. These are really fantastic and very effective, and this now protects platforms 2 and 3 of New Mill Station. So platform 3 is the left hand, which is the Bay platform, which goes on to a couple of other villages, so it reaches off into a short branch line, and then platform 2, which is the right signal, and that takes you through right round on the main line. So that's the main route that we see. One thing that I really like about the operating hole is the really cool angles that you can see. So as you go along here, you've got a really nice view of the running line, and you can watch the trains go right the way round. But then I also like to take photographs from this angle as well, and so to keep the illusion going, when taking photographs, I've decided to start making a bit of a hillside scene on the other side. So when you take photographs, you've still got the illusion you're not seeing the room that we've got the model railway in here, so you can see a bit more of the hillside and stuff. I've only done it from there to the end there. That's just so that if I'm standing from that side, I can still take photographs from the other side of the room, so it faces the railway, but you can also take photographs from this side and you've still got the illusion of a continuous countryside scene. One of the scenes that I am most proud of at the moment is the way Station Road is progressing. There's a lot of depth to it as well, as the cars go round and to the other side as well, which is something else that I'm currently working on. You can just make out there now from this angle, which is really nice actually to sit and watch the trains go around from this angle, because you've got a great depth of field as well, and the landscaping is really quite effective as well. And that's the view from the operator's hole. Over here as well, the main lines have all been ballasted and the board's been painted brown, ready for any scatter grasses and static grass. And over here, which is a little bit dark, well, that's going to be a little bit of a hillside as well, to add a bit more depth and to disguise the corner a little bit more where the back scene curves around. Over here, this little siding here, I am going to now replace the fish points that are here. I don't use this siding. I'm going to replace the fish plates with insulating fish plates, and then this siding here is going to become the programming track when I program any locomotives, which is why it hasn't been ballasted yet. But yeah, it's coming on in this area as well. As well as the Dapple motorised signals, I've also purchased the Dapple motorised water tower. I'm yet to fit this. There will be an extension to the engine shed scene, which I will show you now, and then that's where the water tower will go. So from this angle you can see how cool it's all looking, and then this is where the hillside is. The hillside will come along here and it'll go higher and higher until eventually it should match up with the hillside that's on the end of the back scene just there. Now over here we currently have what's a bit of a builder's yard, bit of a tip at the moment, but I'm going to build this up a bit more, and so then there'll be two roads for the engine shed. So the main one will stay there, but will extend a bit further, and there'll be an additional baseboard going along here to the end there, and then there along here we've got another one which will carry on and it will follow it along there. But then there'll also be a third line which will carry on in the same way, but up there will be the Dapple motorised tower, water tower, and hopefully this will all look pretty cool. And there we are. So there you are. That's New Mills Model Railway in its current form. It's building up really nicely now and I'm really pleased on how it's going. Thank you so much for watching, if indeed you still are. If you like this video and you're not yet a subscriber, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as and when I upload a new video about New Mills Model Railway. I'm going to leave you now with some running shots and I can carry on with the hillside. Thanks for watching.